Hey everybody, it's Queen Jelly and welcome back to the Toy Box. Now today we are going to be doing another Rainbow High doll, which is why all of our lovely Rainbow Highs are back here. And I do mean all of them, they're just kind of hiding. It is heat index of over 100 where we are now. So they've all been redressed in their very light, well, exception she has a hoodie, but for the most part very light, like t-shirts and skirts and stuff like that, because I decided I like to redress them for different videos, and I decided it was too hot to be dressed in much more than just a top and a skirt. But anyway, my restylings aside, today we are here for Brianna, as I knock over my light. So Brianna here is actually another special edition. So this is one of the ones I've actually paid full price for. I did not get her on sale or anything like that because she's actually a Walmart exclusive. So I wasn't able to like shop around and find a good deal on her. And I know that Walmart is not always the best, or doesn't usually go on a lot of sales. Sometimes they do have rollbacks or clearances, but my Walmart only had two, and one of them already had this ripped off. And so I didn't want to risk not getting her. She's actually been sitting to the side for a little bit. I've tried even to decide if I want to. I think this lighting's better. Decide if I actually wanted to open her or not. Again, because I'm a little bit, $50 is a lot. 100% worth it. It's just a lot of money right now. Especially because, of buying all that. So it can be a lot. I definitely think that she's high quality and 100% worth it, but it's just, it's a lot. When I was watching Rainbow High, which I'm on to season 3 as of this time. So I watched all of season 1, all season 2, and the first episode of season 3. But the first time that she showed up in an episode, I just saw her bubblegum pink, and I was like, they make a doll of that? I'm getting her, right? So then I already knew about the Rainbow series, but I didn't really, or not the Rainbow series, there we go. Now we can see her. So I already knew about the sleepover series, but I just didn't, realize I didn't look at them. So I didn't realize that it was the bubblegum pink character as part of the sleepover set, until it got to the sleepover episode. And then I was like, oh, wait, she's one of those dolls. So actually, no, that's a lie. I bought her before I saw the sleepover episode. So that's what it was. I saw her in it. I saw that she was the pink character. I said I really wanted her, but I wasn't sure, again, because she was 50. But then I also didn't realize really, even though it's right there in front of my face, and I should have, that they came with a second outfit. I was kind of thinking it was going to be like my Pacific Coast Bella, where she only had the one like specialty outfit, and I was just a little bit like, do I really want another doll that doesn't have clothes she can change into? But then again, I also restyle them, not necessarily in their color palette. I also sometimes have restyled them in their color palette. It just depends on how I'm feeling when I'm restyling. But I like that she has, other pieces to go with her, as well as her bubblegum pink. And actually what really sold me was those fuzzy slippers, which we will unbox her, so we'll get to those in a little bit. But that was really, I was looking at her up and down, and I was like, should I do it? Should I not? Like, I love this color, but like, it's, and then I looked down and I went, yeah, I need those shoes. But so I set her to the side for a little bit, trying to decide. And then after watching the special episode with the sleepover slumber party set, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do it. And then again, I also watched some reviews, not of her specifically, but I did watch some reviews of the other Rainbow. No, why do I keep saying that? Well, because they put Rainbow and everything. Robin. I watched some reviews of Robin just to kind of get an idea of how this set kind of works. And you know what? I was like, yeah, it's totally worth it. Especially like with the sleeping bag and everything. Like, I love it. So let's get into her box so then we can unbox her and go from there. She does say she's series 1, but again, she's series 1 for this. She didn't come out with series 1 specifically. It seems like they kind of use series 1 liberally because, you know, it's series 1 of Shadow High and series 1 of Rainbow High and series 1 of this special edition and series 1 of that special edition. Now, we did just get an announcement about some new bands, so I'll be interested to see if they come out as Series 1 or Series 2. I'm very interested in the Shadow High band because they're different colors with different color skin. I actually, these girls are some of my favorite in my collection because I love that they don't have natural skin tones, that they have this like pinky, purpley blue. Yeah, it's more like a blue purple, but I love this like off color skin. And the Rainbow High band that's coming out for the new set, all three of them have off colored skin. So there's like a pink skin, a blue skin, and a green skin. So I absolutely have to have them. The Rainbow High band that's been leaked, they're very basic to me. I mean, they're pretty. Don't get me wrong. They're very pretty. They're very sparkly. But they're definitely ones that I will wait till they are on sale for. Just because they don't really call to me that much. I would probably get the pink one. Again, I like the pink. I'm either super pink or super dark. But I definitely have to have the Shadow High ones because I adore the off color skins, which is I think why I also really like Bella, because she's kind of pink. She's not really regular skin tone. She's like pink, and then I have, so these are like almost basically my favorites, my pink, my white, and my bluey purple ones. So I cannot wait for more that are different skin tones, just because I like that in a doll. Yes, I absolutely love having the representation and having the different skin tones in all the dolls, but I kind of also like having not real skin tones in dolls, because then you don't have to worry about like, well, who is it representing? It's representing whoever it wants because it's a green doll. Like, it's green. It doesn't have to be representing a particular white person or black person or Caucasian person or Hispanic person. It just is a person, and I love that. That's one of the great things about Monster High. Like, some of them had specific things that, like, you know, the Egyptian doll and the black doll and stuff like that. But then other ones just had green and blue skin. And it's like, it's just, I don't know. I like the different color, the like off color skin. I think it's so much more fun. It just gives me a lot more play opportunity. You know, it can be whatever I want. And it can, you know, you obviously, clearly I have a variety of skin tones in my dolls, and I love that. So I don't specifically collect one or the other. But that's like one of those things where it's just cool. Anyway, let's get under her. Then we have an honorable mention, and then we'll get her open. All right. So Rainbow High, special edition, the 3 girls from the Slumber Party set, Robin, Goldie, and Brianna. I love this pillow. It says, never let anyone burst your bubble. It says Slumber Party up here. And then we have our second outfit over here. Like I said, I think mine is, yeah, pretty loose. Because the other one I picked up at, or the other one I saw at the Walmart, that was completely off of it. But I ended up finding it on the shelf. But then when I was walking around with this in my cart and I was kind of deciding on it, mine fell off as well. So I just think it's weak glue on the back. Yeah, because all the glue is over here. None of it's on here. But that's fine. Because, like, again, we're going to be unboxing her and taking that out of it anyway. Right, and then again, if we look at the back, we have these. I absolutely love the backs of these dolls. Like, I wish I could keep all of them. So far, I've only kept the twins and the other twins. Yeah, because I wanted to, you know, I don't want to keep 60 million backings, but so far I've kept these 2 backings, and then technically I have the Jet Dawson backing, but that's because I kept the whole Jet Dawson box. That's the only box that I've kept. I actually this time did not get an international box, which is one of the more often than not I do get the international boxes. But it says, meet the leaders of the super secret sleepover society of Rainbow High. They're all about spa days, hot gossips, and total relaxation. Now, because these are a Walmart exclusive, even though it doesn't say Walmart exclusive on there anywhere, that could be why it doesn't have an international box. There could have been a different version when they sent it, you know, to wherever got it as a special edition in other countries. I don't know. It could just happen to be that I just got a different box. I don't know. So it says Rainbow High Slumber Party on it. So Brianna is an animation focus. I don't think I personally have an animation focus yet. So that's super cool. Because I don't have Sunny, and she's the only other one that I know of that has an animation focus. Doesn't mean there aren't other ones, because I don't know every single doll, but that's the only one that I know of. All right, so ready to get snip snip and get her out of the box, because I'm not seeing anything else on here that's super exciting. I did have an honorable mention. So this is called a Scrunchie Mings. I didn't know, like, it wasn't enough to make its own video, but I just really loved it and I wanted to like talk about it. So I also got this at Walmart. It was actually a different Walmart trip, but I figured, you know, Walmart doll. I don't know if you can get these anywhere else. I just know that's where I found it. I will say when I scanned it into the Amazon, like I tried to scan the back to make sure it was a good price, it did not come up on Amazon, at least at the time when I purchased it. But as you can see, this is a little axolotl. So it is a scrunchie that you could put in your hair, which I actually am considering putting it in my Amaya's hair, my like oversized Amaya. I'm considering putting it in her hair, because it can actually, so see, it transforms into a collectible friend. Try me, scrunch me on the back. Wear them over 25 to collect. I will be taking it off the box now that I've done this. I just wanted to leave it on so you could see it. But if you look at the back, so it talks about like, there's apparently a limited edition light up unicorn, which I didn't see, but I also wasn't looking for it. Try me, scrunch, pull here, wear them, collect over 25 to collect. And they can also be worn as back clips apparently. So this string back here, actually, if you pull it, shink, it cinches up their little bodies so that they now look like little cuddly friends instead of scrunchies. And you can actually like slide this down to kind of like lock it that way. So that way it can kind of stay as the little buddies. So this is an axolotl. This one was only a couple bucks. It was like $3, I think, something like that. Again, at the time that I bought it. There's also, looks like there's a collector's guide in here. So they also had a bat one, but it was a little bit more expensive because it had like extra hair accessories on it that were like mystery accessories that like were on there. And it actually had a little zipper pouch where you could put the accessories back in. So it was pretty cool. But I was trying not to spend a lot of money. So I just went ahead and got just this guy for right now. Let me know down in the comments below if you would be interested in seeing more of these. If maybe seeing an unboxing of the mystery sets would be interesting. But I just thought I would show you this one on the card as it is before I took it off to put it on either my or my Amaya's hair. So, yeah. I like them a lot. And also, oh, by the way, the pattern on the scrunchie part itself is like a space pattern. Which I thought was like super random for an axolotl to also have like a space pattern on it instead of like an ocean pattern or something like that. But I love it. And I like the little sparkles in the scrunchie. So yeah, like I said, might be putting this in Amaya's hair, especially because it can scrunch up and I don't have to like worry about twisting it, but I probably could twist it in her hair too. So yeah, that's a little buddy there. All right, now on to the real deal, the whole reason we're here. All right, so I did put her in the chair from the closet set. I don't know, there was something about like when I pulled her out of the package, I was like, she looks like she's chilling, she should sit in the chair. I was like, oh wait, I could put her in the chair. And I at first also missed her stand because I was thinking about putting her in the chair, and then I was like, wait, isn't she supposed to have a stand? And then I went back into the box and I found it. So her stand is this like light bubbly pink, but it does have these like polka dots, or like polka dots. It has this like red sequence in it. I don't know if you can see the like red to it, but it definitely has like red sequence in there. It is a little bit lighter than Miss Bella's here. I guess you could, yeah, it's a little bit clearer. And it has a little bit darker sequence in it, where she has more of like a gold sequence and she has more of a red sequence. Same with the hair comb. She's one I probably won't be brushing her hair because she does have a lot of curls, but very happy to say that she came with hangers. Yay! Because I literally, depending on how I style my dolls, run out of hangers so quickly, and then other times I have extra sitting around. It just depends on how many layers and dresses and shirts versus tops and everything like that, but especially bottom hangers. I'm always running out of bottom hangers because the clothing set that I got with Ainsley, no, Amaya Reigns is the big one. Ainsley is the Shadow High one. Avery. The one I got with Avery, most of it was top hangers. There wasn't a lot of bottom hangers. And I think the same with the closet, but whatever. Anyway, doesn't matter. Here's our girl. We love her. Her knees are a little bit stiff, but that's okay because, you know, you don't really want them to be super loose or anything like that. Let's start from the top and go down. Back it up just a little bit so we can kind of see her better. Let's see. All right. So on the top of her head here, we have her eye mask, which does look like it's supposed to be embroidered like with her on it. I think that's supposed to be her because it kind of has that same like piggy tail type look. And it has kind of like a little tiny R in there for the rainbow. It's really hard to see, but I can kind of see it here in the middle. So you kind of have this like R right here and then the kind of squiggles around it. I know I sound crazy, but I swear it's there. All right. And then we have this really beautiful long bubblegum pink. It does have a lot of product down here because it is so curly. But I love the curly. Now this part is a little messed up because it was like attached by a string to her robe here. But so this part I might wash out, the little curl here in the front, but I love the curls in the back. As you can see, I've left them on my Bella. I've left my curls on a lot of my dolls. However, I don't like this side because it's literally like rock hard over here, like solid, which is kind of crazy because I think this is the first doll I've gotten that her hair has been actually like solid. Like look at this. This is literally like a rock. So maybe I will end up washing her hair out. I did wash out my oversized Amaya's hair, and it came out mostly good. The only thing is that she's like up here is really thickly rooted, but behind it, the rainbow part isn't super rooted. Like you can see that. So if you don't have her hair brushed back this way, you can see all of her roots. So her hair does have to be pretty much brushed back. So that's why I have it kind of in the pony to try and get it to stay like this. And then I might take it down if it'll stay like this. But the problem is that it keeps like sliding over, like you can see. So she is a little bit thinner rooted than I would like, but anyway, we're not here for her. All right. So, yeah, so her hair is super gelled. Let me angle up a little bit. There we go. Super duper gelled on this side. Like it's not even like slightly like soft or nice to play with. This side's nice to play with. It's just a little firm, and then this side's literally like a rock. So I will say that like, I mean like even this curl is a lot softer than the other one. But that's something I will say with like rainbow highs is that just because one person gets one that's super duper gel doesn't mean the other ones will. It's like I've seen people with rock hard hair on Bella that's just as rock hard, especially like this one specifically, that's just as hard as this is. But mine is soft as can be. Like it has a tiny bit of gel on the bottom of the curls, but otherwise it's soft as can be. So I'm going to keep comparing her to Bella just because she's a similar kind of color scheme. There we go. Now we can see her face. All right. So she has this little bit of a tanner skin. She does have a like Hispanic accent. Forgive me. I don't know exactly where she's supposed to be from. But I do know that she has a little bit of a Hispanic accent. I think there's some gel on her forehead as well because she's like super overly gelled. That's okay. Gel is easy enough to get off. It's better than a major flaw, which I'm not really seeing. I think she looks good with her makeup. I think even like the sequence looks nice on her. She does have some freckles, which is super adorable. I don't know if I have any other ones with freckles. There may be other dolls with freckles, but I don't know that I have any of them. So we love that. I'm not seeing any major flaws or anything with her eyes. I love that her violet-y pink eyes. So I love how there's a little bit of pink down here at the bottom in those violet eyes. I do know that we want some more eye variety, but I am starting to see it. But I don't mind the violet, at least, again, in my opinion, I kind of like the more fantasy colors in my doll line. She has this really bright pink lipstick that's kind of shimmery. And then she has these pearl styled earrings with these R's at the bottom, again with those like pearl accents. And of course she has pink pearls up here at the top, which I actually have a real pink pearl somewhere. I got it from the SeaWorld Diving Mermaids. I went and had them pick one up for me. I was hoping for a black pearl, but at least I got a pink pearl. So. All right, and then we have this nice, beautiful fuzzy robe. It is like a terry cloth material, which is super cool. It's very like, you know, kind of realistic. And then she has this gold embossed sleeves. I don't know if it's actually embossed because it's flat, but you know, it kind of looks like that. With these kind of, again, like chain-like details. They really match the earrings a lot. I like it. It's very like matchy. And then she has a little sports bra on. Magic Sparkle. I'm not sure why it has the copyright year on it. That's kind of weird, but and it says it says it underneath the whole pattern like that. Interesting. And then it also says rainbow on her little straps. She does have the normal levels of articulation with the elbows and the wrists and the shoulders and the hip joint and the knees and all that stuff. Obviously, and again, no foot articulation. Which, interesting. She must have heeled feet, even though she has those. But again, we'll get to that when we get down there. I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm excited. All right, and then, let's see, on her robe, she also has this little pocket here. It does... I think it is a real pocket. Most of the time, Rainbow High pockets are real pockets. So on the back, we have the robe tie that wraps around. Looks like it's still attached a little bit. Oh, there we go. So we should be able to actually tie this around her waist if we wanted to. And it does have real loops on it. And the belt tie continues the motif that's on her sleeves. And then it also continues around here on the bottom of the robe. And then we go to the front side again. Let's see. There's also a pocket on this side, which again is that real pocket. Yeah, I can actually get my finger in that one. And then we go to her shorts, which is the same pattern again with that pink and gold. And there's a big R there. So it even can, like, it literally is so cohesive because it even matches her eye mask. Is literally pink and gold, and then so is her shorts. Let's see. So it does not unvelcro from the back. So this up here is the actual closure on the front. I'm not sure how I feel about that in terms of like redressability, but I do like that in terms of realisticness. Realisticness, I don't know if that's a word, but I do like that in terms of it being very realistic. There we go. I think that's a better sentence. All right. Now, if we go down here, we see that she has over-the-knee stockings. They are a little bit tight around her leg, which is good. That means they should be able to stay up, but it means she may be harder to redress. But I haven't really had too much problem with the Rainbow High socks not staying where they're supposed to be. They're just white tube socks with these pink stripes at the top, which I really like. I also like... Still probably shorter than I would wear, but these are a little bit closer to something I would wear in real life because most of the time pajama shorts are like this short. And so I appreciate that they actually gave her, you know, decently sized shorts so that, you know, they don't ride up on her. Now, for the best part of this outfit, her shoes. They're little teddy bears. Let's see. They even have little toe beans. All the toe beans. And Rainbow High in the bottom feet. These little eyes. And a little golden nose. Thankfully, it's not a murder bunny. If you watch My World, you will understand that reference. It even, like, it doesn't even look flat on the bottom. Like, this literally looks like a teddy bear with a very large mouth. With a very, very large, scary kind of mouth. But it literally, like, looks like a teddy bear toy. Focus. There we go. It kind of looks like a teddy bear toy. Like, it literally could just, like, sit there other than, you know, the mouth. It's just yawning. All right. So it does have... it is quite heavy actually, and I'm sure that's because I believe because of that platform there to make it so that it can kind of look like a flat shoe, but can actually be a high heel shape. Which, like I said, that's one of the things that I love in dolls, and that I would always say is a design that I like a lot. Instead of like compromising and making their feet flat so they can only wear flat shoes, you make the flat shoes look like they're heeled. So, all right, that is her first outfit. And yes, she does have heeled feet with no ankle articulation, and she does not come with extra legs. She is solid. So, that is her first outfit. We're gonna go ahead and get her swapped into her second. We're now in her second outfit. The reason we're looking at her face is because I think I found a little tiny flaw with her lip right here. If you kind of look at the front, you don't really notice it, but it does kind of look like it kind of dips in a little bit, like there's a little bit of paint missing. But that's okay. Overall, she's gorgeous, and you know, I'm not that picky about my dolls in that sense, as long as it's not something super major, but I just thought I would point it out. All right. So this is her second outfit. Now, part of me can see why I kind of dismissed it as a second outfit, because it kind of, I thought was still kind of pajama-y, because it is still that like plushy puff stuff, but I love this second outfit. It makes me happy. So here's her her jacket. It is it's almost like a fuzzier terry cloth kind of thing. But it feels like, you know, a track suit should. It has these little like pockets on the front, which I think these ones are fake pockets though. No, those are real pockets. At least that one is. Yeah, I think so. That one is too. And then she has her little rainbow high t-shirt. Now, on the back of her tracksuit, she has a little hood. It doesn't have the Velcro because it doesn't need to go around their backs because it opens at the front. But then, look at that. Here, let me get her hair out of the way so that it doesn't block the light. So it says rainbow high, and it has like a pink and gold crown on it. And look at her booty. It says rainbow. It's like the juicy pants. I don't know if those are still a thing. I know they used to be a thing. But yeah, they look like the juicy pants, but they're rainbows. Ugh, I love them. But again, I think it might be because of it having that print on the back, so they wanted to kind of protect that, so you could really see it. So this also has a drawstring closure, so this part right here is actually how you get it on and off. So you do have to untie that in order to get it on and off. And then she just has these really soft, fuzzy pants that end in a little cinch here. And I forgot to point out on her jacket, she has this little R right here on her zipper pull. So I like her level of like branding. Like, it's not too much. Like, it would be too much if like it said like rainbow like a million times here on the fuzz, but it just has little bits of rainbow here and there, and I really like that. All right, and then we go down to our shoes, and they say magic, and they're these little clear plastic pink. Now, I was worried because of them not having like a back strap or anything that they were going to be really loose, but look at that. They're staying on really well. I'm actually very impressed. They fit our feet super nicely. I was anticipating not being able to keep her in these because I don't like when I pick up my dolls and their shoes fall off, because I pick up my dolls a lot and I like to play with their hair and all that kind of fun stuff. So, now I do realize that I forgot to show off her suitcase with her other outfit. It still works with this one. Also, I just thought about it. Looks like it is attached with little plastic bits, but then it has an elastic band so that it can go around her hair. But I think at least for now, I'm probably going to just keep it in, just like I keep Bella's hat on. I'm probably just going to keep this on top of her head just because, you know, it's part of her. And it's part of her character. And, you know, even with other outfits, she doesn't really need to change it. Because, I mean, like, you know, it still matches her color. So if the outfit matches with her, then it's going to match with her little eye mask up here. So we'll see how it goes. I may change my mind on that. Again, I am notorious for changing my mind on things, but that's how I feel right now. And if I change my mind later, then I'll do so. All right. And like I said, though, we're going to go over her accessories. So she has this pillow, which I love. It says, never let anyone burst your bubble. I think that's great. It's just like, I kind of need this in me size so I can wake up next to it every morning and think about that. It was tacked into the package, apparently left a little hole, but that's okay. They usually do, and you can just kind of rub them out. But I do like that they actually tacked the tags onto the back, so they're not like flopping around, and I can kind of leave these on. I could take them off if I wanted to, but because they're tacked on like that, I'm not really worried about it. I kind of like it. I mean, I still don't necessarily like it, but I'm just saying I like that they took the time and like tagged that over it so that you can leave them on if you want to. And then this is her suitcase, her sleeping bag. Let me back up. So this is her sleeping bag. It does unzip here at the front. And I believe you can actually like fit her inside of it. We're gonna try because I haven't seen anyone put them in it, so I don't know, but I believe that you can. Let's try without the shoes, maybe. Oh, there's a couple more tacks at the bottom. That would help too. Because I was like, it's just a little bit short. But if we extend it a little bit more by taking those tacks out of the bottom, so now it's flat. Let's stick our toes down here. And wow, like it like just fits around her body, like to almost exactly to the like exact. All right. And then very carefully to not zip her hair in, I'll pull that zipper up, and there she is, her little bean in her little sleeping bag. And we can kind of slide it up a little bit. There we go. There it is. Now that it's on, it can kind of slide a little bit, and you can kind of pull it up so you can fit it over her. All right, so there she is in her sleeping bag. We have the little RH zipper pull. There are, let's get closer again so we're in the better lighting. There are RHs and little hearts all over it. It kind of reminds me of that like fake, they kind of use this like design a lot with these like, MGA uses this design a lot with the little hearts and stars and shooting stars, and then now with this the RH. It started with a Poopsie surprise bag, and then they kind of use it a lot now. I like it. And then these here, they're bubble gums, glowing bubble gums. Also they have, each one has different eyes, but they have, so you have a blue and green eye and a yellow and pink eye. I love when things have two different color eyes. I think that's a lot of fun. I don't know if a lot of the BJDs that I have it, but a lot of the BJDs that, or the designer that I buy the BJDs from, she does a lot of them that have the two different color eye tones. Yep, that's her sleeping bag. So this down here, I'll get her out and I'll show you that. Now, when I saw this and it was blowing bubblegum, I was like, okay, well, my new headcanon is that they're going to be like best friends because they're bubblegum girls. Like, come on. Part of me is like, I kind of wish that they'd done the bubblegum on her too. But anyway, yeah, so, excuse me, they're going to be besties. All right, so we're going to unzip her so I can show you the last feature of the sleeping bag. Get her on her stand back here so we can look at all of her beauty. Oh, just get all this crunchy hair out of the way. Yeah, that's gonna be fun trying to get that out. And I'm not sure if I mean that sarcastically yet or not. I haven't tried it on the smaller style. The only one that I kind of got most of the gel out is my winter break violet back there. But hers, I just brushed it out. So I may end up doing the same with Brianna here. So once you zip this back up, then you can actually open these Velcros up here on the back and then roll it nice and tight. And then take these and wrap them around, and you can actually have a little sleeping bag bundle. Like, look how awesome is that? And then she can, take it with her to her sleepovers. I don't think she can actually hold it, but you know, is super cool. And again, it really adds to that like realism and stuff like that. So yeah, I love this. I love the fact that it can bundle up. I love her pillow. But I definitely don't think she could fit in the pillow and close up the sleeping bag at the same time. But she can kind of like lay on top of it with the pillow, you know, just like tucked in behind the head area like that. So yeah, I super duper love this sleeping bag. I feel like she's gonna be one of those dolls that I kind of bring with places, like when I stay at a hotel or something, and then I can bring this with so she can have her own sleeping bag. I don't do that very often, like at all, but every once in a while for like conventions and stuff, I will stay at a hotel, especially if I'm working a booth there. So anyway, that is going to be all for now. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment down below. Let me know what you think of Brianna here. If there's any dolls that you'd like to see me review in the future. Tell me if you're also excited for the new Battle of the Bands type collection or the new junior high, which I'm super excited for. I forgot to talk about that. I'm super excited for when that comes out, because I really want a Miss Bella for my Miss Jade here, because I am definitely a Jella shipper and I don't have a full-size Jade yet, so I want a junior high Bella to go with my junior high Jade, especially because, you know, like it's just like having, I would want Sunny and Violet just because, you know, there were probably friends in there, they were friends in junior high as well. So I did not go for the junior highs at first, but I actually really love them because I like their smaller size. They're easier for me to take with when I go places. I don't have to worry as much about like fitting them into my bag. They're a little bit easier to pop in. So I'm actually like interested in getting more of the junior highs that originally I was not interested in getting any of. So, you know, that's one of those things where you know, you live and learn. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe if you want to see more from me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.